Hi everyone, so lesson number 1, how to build a wall. First step, cut the pieces from the bottom exactly the length you need. After that, just mark every stud on the bottom, in the middle. Be sure you are in the middle of each stud. If you move, replace the stud to be sure you're in a good place. Step 2, cut all the stud at the same length. So for this wall, I've cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. When you've cut all of them, make sure they are all the same length. Okay, so step after that, I will install all the long stud, all the same. I don't care about the other one. I just start with those one. The best way to do this is to use a little pin, and you insert a pin on your mark and you leave the needle just past a little bit. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like that. Try to put your pins very straight. Okay. Now, one of the stud. The first pin and the first mark. Install just one pin at a time. Put a little bit of glue. The glue is very, very important. If you don't put a glue, it will be impossible the wall to stay together. So you insert your wall on the line and slowly push the pin inside. Remove the glue and be sure you're straight. Okay, so this is the first one. So the next one, as you can see, it's not a long one, so I don't install it right now. Okay, the next one is not this one here. This one is a long one, so this is the mark. Need to be sure I'm on the mark. So I will install another pin on the long one, like that. Same thing, use pieces of wood, put a little bit of glue, and I will put the 2x4 direct on the line, and I will push my needle inside, and I remove my glue. Okay, so I have number 1, and I have this one, and if I look at my draw, I'm perfect. Okay, so show you a third one. Next one is here. So needle on the line, 2x4 with glue, and on the line I will install my 2x4 and insert my needle inside. Remove the glue and double check my work. Would move a little bit, that's okay. Try to place your stuff and see, yep, you're straight. Perfect. Now, what I will do, I will just move my wall a little bit and I will cut the other pieces, okay? That means that one, the 4x4, okay? I don't care on the top right now. 1, 2, after that, that's it, okay? Those pieces go at the end only. at the end, okay? So we'll install the roof before and install those pieces at the end, okay? Same for the channel block. I will explain what is a channel block. It is at the end. So for some of you, you already know, some not. So this is a 2x4. A channel block will go that way, like that, to help you to install the wall inside the house after that. Just be careful when you see 2x4. 2x4 is the most popular. 4x4 are used to be on the top of the windows or the door. And the 4x4 are square. Okay, so 4x4 will be here. So to take my measurement, you can use a ruler, but some of you are a little bit lazy, and I don't blame you. You just place your wood exactly on the line and you put a mark. So you'll be able to cut the wood using your razor saw and your meter box. Same thing with the pieces on the side. Take your time, okay? Place the wood exactly where you want it and put a mark. Okay? Double check your work to be sure you have exactly what you need. Okay? So to save time, you can mark some pieces, and after that you can ask your partner or yourself, you can cut your wood. So here I will mark mine. So I know I don't use that part here. Okay, but that part can be used, yay, just here, you know, you have enough. So we try to not waste our wood. Wood is very expensive, and I got personally every pieces for you, so please don't waste your wood. So now what I will do, I will cut all my pieces and put the same pieces at the same place. And remember what we did at the beginning, we marked everything. So I replace my wall here and I double check my mark. Yes, my mark is here and my mark is here. That's the only stud I have to place left on the bottom of my wall. So I'll cut it. Because I don't have a miter saw here, I will use my clamp. Don't be jealous, it's very hard to use. Cut my pieces 1. Cut my pieces 2. Before you install your wood, double check. Okay, put the wood here and say, oh yeah, this is perfect. Good, same thing with the other pieces. Try it before. Oh yeah, this is perfect. So you can be proud of you. Now I will cut my 4x4. You need to be straight on the line, okay? But you have to use your razor saw with the meter box, okay? Don't push on the blade. When you cut it, don't push it, okay? Go very slow to have a perfect cut. And now this one should fit perfectly here. Boom and boom. So I'm on my line. When I know I'm on my line, I'll glue it. First step, this one is on the side, so I will put a little bit of glue on the side of my wood, like that, just a little bit. So I install my wood here, and now I can place my pin direct on my line here. To insert the pin, you can use the saw or you can use the little nails I gave to you to be sure the pin is inside. And that's it. You don't need more because you put glue. Same thing with this other one here. You put a little bit of glue on the side. Not too much, just a little bit. And you will install on a 2x4 direct on your line. And after that, you will insert your needle on your line. Use my saw to push the needle inside the wood. Double check your work. Be sure you're still straight. Oh yeah, that looks perfect for me. Now I will install the 4x4 on the top, just here. So that means I will put a little bit of glue just on the top here. Here and here. Now we'll install my 4x4 just here. And I double check I'm still on my line. Yes, perfect work. And you will install a needle just to maintain, whoops, it all together. Have to remove it. Start first on each side. One, two, and with my fingers I remove the glue. And I double check my work again and again to be sure I'm on all my line. Looks pretty. Folks, now if you look here, I've got all the pieces I need to finish the wall. Most of them. So before you start the top of the wall, same thing, same idea. Make sure you are straight line, square, and everything's perfect. Now, for those pieces here, okay, I will mark. Even if you look logic, you just put a mark in the middle here, okay? And I will just tell you one thing. Make sure the pieces you've got fit before you glue them. Make sure they are the exact size that you need, okay? This is very important. Check every pieces. Now, I will insert a pin, okay, on my line here. And the pin will just go out a little bit. This one, I will put another one on my line, just here. Okay, and the last one. Here. Okay, so first, put a little bit of glue, not too much, on the first one, inside, and I push my needle. Okay, take the other one, a little bit of glue, and put it here. Sure, I'm on the line. Those little pieces are very, very tricky, and it's okay if they're not perfect at 100%, but you have to be close. See, this one look a little bit longer, so I can adjust it after. Use my razor and just adjust it a little bit to make it fit. Just have one more to add. Put glue. Just double check to make sure everything fits. Boom. There you go. Everything is there. Okay. One of the last steps will be to mark the top. So same thing, remember we mark the bottom pieces, we will mark the top everywhere. So one here, middle. And it's the same thing. I will add one needle. I can grab one on my line, just here in the middle. Okay, and with my stick, I will just put glue on each top. So now you can't miss. It's impossible with the line. Start with the first one. Insert your needle. So basically, if you look on the top here, if you fix your needle exactly on your line, you can't miss. So everything will be straight or close to be straight. Remember, it's wood. It's really hard to be perfect. But if you take your time, that will work. And you continue this until the end. You can stop. The wall is almost done. So for the little fire blocks, make sure they fit perfectly. And before you glue them, just try them to be sure everything is okay. They all fit there. And mark them. See the mark? Each side. To be sure you try to be as straight as possible. So this is for fire block, and the channel finally. So super easy to install. Those go inside here. Like that, with a bit of glue. Those channel block will help you to fix all the wall together. And you glue all this, put the needle, and the wall is done. And it's a 10 on 10. You see all those needles here on the side, inside? That's okay. You can leave the needle there. That's part of the work. Okay, I hope this video... Oh, the channel block here, let's go inside. But you don't push it. It's a 2x4, a normal 2x4, but you don't push it until the bottom. You just insert it like that. You glue it, and you put the needle.